Young Sheldon explains why Sheldon tolerated Leonard and Penny's romance. Hello everyone, my name is Alana. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like. Up Sheldon's lack of concern for Leonard and Penny's romance, especially when they were having sex in his flat, is explained in Young Sheldon Season 6. Since Young Sheldon is a prequel, CBS is utilizing it to explain some of Sheldon's peculiar behaviors and quirks from his time in Pasadena, such as his perspective on Leonard and Penny's relationship. Leonard and Penny's love story was ingrained in the Big Bang Theory's plot from the beginning as the show's central relationship. Sheldon was immersed in its highs and lows for almost 10 years, particularly in its early years because of his friendship with his roommate. Even though Sheldon wasn't particularly hospitable to Penny, he didn't give the pair any grief when they began hosting sleepovers at Apartment 4A, even though they were noisy at night. The socially awkward genius spends the night at his college dorm to be ready for an early morning lesson, as Young Sheldon Season 6 Episode 5 explains. Sheldon finds it impossible to sleep because, regrettably, the rest of the facility comes to life at night. By taking on the role of resident advisor, he attempts to change this but fails miserably. As a result, he ultimately learns to tolerate the noise and is prepared to tune out any possible disturbances in Leonard's room whenever Penny visits. Sheldon struggled with socializing before he met the Pasadena gang. Because he spared Leonard, Howard, and Raj from their disastrous experiment, they felt compelled to spend time with him. However, Sheldon was surprisingly forgiving of Penny because of Missy. Due to Missy's sparse appearances on the sitcom, The Big Bang Theory was unable to really examine the tight bond between the Cooper twins, as demonstrated on Young Sheldon. However, it's evident that Penny and Missy have many traits. Despite their lack of academic prowess, they are both witty, friendly, and street smart. Before they formed their unique bond, Sheldon was more accepting of Penny since she made him think of his own sister. It's odd that Sheldon, who frequently highlights his academic accomplishments, didn't discuss his undergraduate experiences as extensively as he did his master's and doctoral studies. When it was revealed that Young Sheldon attended East Texas Tech rather than Ivy League schools like Caltech, Harvard, or Princeton, it provided insight into Sheldon's academic background. Mary's difficulty to let go of her youngest child while he was still a child led to the decision. The family came to a compromise, deciding that Sheldon would attend a local college and still be able to return home each day. By no means is East Texas Tech a poor institution. An important benefit is that Sheldon may spend time with his two mentors, Darce, Sturgis, and Linkletter, there. He is reluctant to discuss his experience there, though, because it lacks the renown of Ivy League universities. It appears that East Texas Tech has aided Sheldon in one area of his life, by enabling him to put up with his friend's relationship, which he was justified in doing. Ultimately, it's evident that Penny is the only one who can genuinely bring Leonard joy because, like him, she formed a strange but sincere bond with the brilliant but socially awkward person. No one on The Big Bang Theory was able to get along with Sheldon as well as Penny, despite Leonard dating numerous other women. It's time for CBS to include the Hofstadter by allowing Penny and Leonard to accompany adult Sheldon in his upcoming voiceover session, as some Pasadena gang members have already made their Young Sheldon voice appearances. Clickbait thrives on tantalizing headlines that promise answers to burning questions or provide new insights into familiar topics. The title, Young Sheldon, explains why Sheldon tolerated Leonard and Penny's romance is a compelling example, as it merges the intrigue of character dynamics from The Big Bang Theory with revelations from its prequel, Young Sheldon. This article delves into the mechanics of such a title, its appeal to fans, and the deeper connections between the two shows. By bridging Young Sheldon and The Big Bang Theory, The headline capitalizes on viewers' interest in understanding how Sheldon's childhood shaped his adult behaviors. The word "explains" implies the article will unveil something previously unknown or unclear, a significant draw for fans seeking more profound insights. The complex relationship between Leonard, Penny, and Sheldon was a core element of The Big Bang Theory. This title teases a deeper understanding of those dynamics, offering to answer a long-standing fan question. Fans may wonder why Sheldon, known for his rigid personality and disdain for distractions, was able to tolerate, and sometimes even support, Leonard and Penny's tumultuous relationship. This taps into their curiosity and emotional investment in the characters. Sheldon Cooper's interactions with Leonard and Penny were integral to The Big Bang Theory. While Sheldon's aversion to romance and emotional complexities is well documented, his begrudging acceptance, and at times surprising support, of Leonard and Penny's relationship reveals layers of complexity in his character, exploring why Sheldon tolerated, or even facilitated, their romance requires unpacking themes from both young Sheldon and The Big Bang Theory. The prequel offers context for many of Sheldon's quirks, fears, and values. It provides clues about his tolerance for Leonard and Penny's relationship by examining his formative years. Below are some potential connections and revelations. From an early age, Sheldon demonstrates a rigid adherence to rules and contracts, as seen in his obsession with structured agreements, the roommate agreement. In young Sheldon, moments with his family and friends teach him that tolerating others' decisions is part of maintaining relationships. For example, his siblings' choices often clash with his logic, but he learns to coexist with them. In young Sheldon, Sheldon's bond with his twin sister Missy showcases a protective side, even when they disagree. This may foreshadow his eventual protective feelings toward Leonard and Penny as a couple. Adult Sheldon occasionally shows concern for Leonard and Penny's happiness, hinting at a deeper understanding of the value of companionship. Sheldon's devout mother, Mary, instills in him a sense of tolerance and forgiveness. Her insistence on kindness and empathy may have influenced Sheldon's ability to accept relationships that don't align with his own worldview. Mary's influence might explain why Sheldon doesn't outright reject Leonard and Penny's romance, even if it disrupts his carefully ordered life. Sheldon's observations of his parents' often tumultuous marriage in young Sheldon might inform his views on relationships. He may tolerate Leonard and Penny's ups and downs because they mirror his early understanding of love as imperfect yet enduring. Leonard serves as Sheldon's anchor in adulthood, providing structure and companionship. Sheldon may have seen Penny as an extension of that stability, as her presence made Leonard happier and less likely to disrupt their living arrangement. Understanding why Sheldon tolerated Leonard and Penny's romance goes beyond mere curiosity. It speaks to the heart of his character development. Fans are drawn to young Sheldon not just to enjoy a nostalgic look at Sheldon's childhood, but to connect the dots between his early years and the adult Sheldon they know and love. While Sheldon often appears static and unchanging, moments of growth are central to his arc. By exploring his tolerance for Leonard and Penny's relationship, fans can see how Sheldon's interactions with his family and childhood friends shaped between Leonard and Penny is pivotal to The Big Bang Theory, representing the merging of two seemingly incompatible worlds. Sheldon's acceptance of their relationship reinforces its significance and adds layers to their collective story. Titles like Young Sheldon Explains Why Sheldon Tolerated Leonard and Penny's Romance are designed to draw fans into a conversation. They tap into the collective curiosity of a fandom and serve as a springboard for discussion. However, for clickbait to be effective and well-received, the content must deliver on the promise of the headline. Fostering engagement. Such titles spark online debates and discussions, keeping the fandom active. Reinforcing continuity. They highlight connections between prequels and sequels, enriching the viewing experience. Satisfying curiosity. When done well, they provide meaningful insights that deepen fans' understanding of the characters and storylines. Overpromising. If the content fails to provide genuine explanations or insights, it risks alienating readers. Redundancy. Fans may feel disappointed if the article rehashes well-known details without offering fresh perspectives. Responsible clickbait should deliver value. For a title like Young Sheldon Explains Why Sheldon Tolerated Leonard and Penny's Romance, the accompanying content must provide evidence from both Young Sheldon and The Big Bang Theory. Offer thoughtful analysis that goes beyond surface-level observations. The relationship dynamics between Sheldon, Leonard, and Penny are central to the success of The Big Bang Theory. By drawing on insights from Young Sheldon, fans gain a deeper appreciation for Sheldon's growth and the forces that shaped his unique personality. Clickbait titles like Young Sheldon Explains Why Sheldon Tolerated Leonard and Penny's Romance succeed because they promise to unravel these connections, offering a bridge between two beloved shows. When executed thoughtfully, such articles not only attract clicks, but also enrich the fan experience, making the journey through Sheldon Cooper's world all the more rewarding. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.